Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Kansas City Royals.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fly ball to right. Renfroe in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Number 1, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby digs in now. Norby getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
Let's go, Seth. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
One ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. Norby at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1. There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonah Bride. That catches the corner.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2 outs, and that is out of play.
Finish him.
Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Marlins leave one. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Sandy Alcantara.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult for his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Jonathan India. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Right. Over to first. And a quick out, number one. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Konai makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vinny.
2 down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Slings it across. That ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Lugo back to work. And a curve misses outside.
Ball outside.
Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
Griffin Konai, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is 7. The designated hitter, Davison.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Davison de los Santos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one ripped way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Close, but called the ball. Ball one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Nope, ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Melendez snags it on the run. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Right through there for a strike. Ripped to right. 2 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Swinging a foul straight back. That's too low.
That's
and
ball.
1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Fortes
0-1.
leads off first with 1 away. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Line to left. Base hit. Throw into third. The tag. Ow!
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Top of the third, no score. That clips the corner.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Man on second, 2 down. Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2.
1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that
That's the
misses.
ball.
And the count is even, 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, head first, slides safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell under it. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone. 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Conine settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Ball 1 low.
That's down.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Kyle Isbell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. And another ball. And there's the automatic. Chop back up the middle. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. In the air, center field. Stowers under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Royals leave one. They're down 1-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. That's outside. Ball one.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Griffin Conine. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Conine, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
On the ground, and
That's
it goes just foul. That's inside.
That's ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Grounds 1 to short. Witt tosses to first, and that is that. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing and a foul out of play. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
That one outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball is outside. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. This one in the air. Mervis drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Lugo back to work. Not close with that one. Ball 1. That clips the corner.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets under it and pops it up. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fortes, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch misses outside. And now 3-0. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Melendez racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
A walk, and he's also singled.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hook.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
Fortes off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. Garcia tosses to first, and that is the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Kansas City, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
This one in the air. Makes the grab. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, MJ
Melendez. Now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Gets the outside corner with that one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Garcia steps in for the Royals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That misses.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do
Jonah
anything with that one. He
Rod.
pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one pulled foul. Sanchez on at first, nobody out.
Outside. That's a ball.
Now pitching for the
Angel
Royals,
Serpa is forced to the
Number
mound
61.
after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The other way, takes it in for the out. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Mervis up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Sam Long getting ready to go. Stratton, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. And the count 2-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
Ball. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The 3-2 is
Take your
outside, and it's
ball
ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a
now
walk.
batting.
One of the things
left
about that
fielder,
2-out walk,
Griffin
the base runner over at first
Cronine.
base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's a base hit into left field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Well, we go
Royals,
bottom
the
6.
designated
Now,
hitter,
Jonathan India.
India.
And that's
That's a ball.
off the inside edge. And that is ball one. That one down the line
ball.
and foul ball. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Hit on the ground to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to
The
roll
first
over.
baseman,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The Marlins up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Bo. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Perez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. Pasquantino, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And that's too high. Two on, 2 outs. To third, Norby. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Long.
Pretty tight game,
Now
so they're looking for
the
quality
Royals,
pitches out of him right here.
number
Got to do his best to
73.
keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Long
Ball
in his
outside.
3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Hit in the air left field. Melendez. 1 down.
The catcher,
Nick
number
Fortes,
4,
the
Nick
next up for the Marlins.
Fortes.
First pitch,
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards will hit next.
0 for 3 in this one.
And the first
That's up,
pitch
that's the
misses
ball.
for ball 1. That clips a corner. Inside.
ball.
And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Step off, throw to first.
Too late.
Edwards
Hey.
dives back in safely. First pitch
Ball.
misses. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner
Now
steal
back,
second
the
base,
right
get into
fielder,
scoring
Jesus
position, come through with the base knock,
Sanchez.
you add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Norby at second with 2 down. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off
1-1.
balance as well.
Next offering
No,
is
that's
outside.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Check swing, and he went 2-2.
2-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that skips in the dirt. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender up and throwing. Tinoco, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And downstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, MJ Melendez.
1-0.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. The Fish holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted,
Now
just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Michael Garcia digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. And that's outside.
That's out.
That one fouled off. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Isbell.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. He is singled and he is flied to left. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Tying run at the plate. Runner goes again in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for
on the
Miami.
mound now, Anthony Bender.
Number 37.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. Pickoff throw. Isbell back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Royals 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Erceg.
Now
he has a great
Royals,
slider with tons of movement.
Number 60, Lucas Erceg.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. Schreiber also throwing. Here's a 1-1. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He'll score.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine, 1 for 3. That one in triple digits. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter Davison De Los Santos.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Stowers stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss and a slider. Mervis on third with 2 out. That one missed. That's out to center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas
Royals,
City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still
The
important to
first
execute
baseman,
it to
number
perfection.
9,
This
Vinny
game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pasquantino.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The Royals down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
The
after
catcher,
hitting the
number
line drive
13.
that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Perez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low. Michael Massey waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for the
Chris
Royals,
Stratton taking over on the mound.
number 35.
And he's got a big-time breaking
Brett.
ball to contend with. Hitters
Stratton.
going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any
Leading
chance.
off for Miami.
Now it's the Marlins
number
catcher,
4,
Nick Fortes.
Fortes.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Edwards batting with one down, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. Bubich warming up as well. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. That one ripped. Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Throw to second, safe.
Okay.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. That just misses.
That's the ball.
And a count 1-2.
Close pitch
One ball, 2
there, and
strikes.
he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Massey makes the play, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's 0-1.
Edwards on at second with 2 down. The next offering
that
misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Finish him.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 3 and the Royals 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Calvin Fauché.
These are the spots
Now
relievers
pitching for
really
the
make a name for themselves, late
Number 53,
and close. There's not much
Calvin
margin for error, but at the same
Fauché.
time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up
Michael
for the
Massey
Royals,
getting ready to
the
hit.
second baseman, Michael Massey.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Renfroe, the next to hit, takes ball one. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. Here's Edwards for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. First pitch, not close. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a ton of hits in this one, but the sequencing just not on point to be able to put runs up on the board. Real close game. Saw a lot of offense, but it just didn't translate. So many